According to statistics released from the United States Department of Agriculture in 2021, the area under vegetable cultivation in the country is 2.3 million hectares. To see how the process of cultivating and harvesting millions of tons of vegetables and the yield is about 40.3 million tons. Currently, there are more than 40 different varieties of vegetables grown in the States. Amongst them, potatoes, tomatoes, sweet corn, and lettuce. Each year, this nursery also most produced vegetable varieties. The first place we will visit is a celery farm in the state of has about 167 million celery plants. Workers will grow about 39,000 celery plants per acre. Between April and May is the time when millions of celery plants are grown farms in Arizona. States is 35,000 acres, of which California, the area under cultivation of celery in the according to statistics in 2021, the state with the largest celery growing area with last about 140 to 150 days, depending on the climate of each region. 1,000 acres. The time from planting to harvesting. This is the celery harvest that is taking place on a farm in California. Trays flock to California celery farms to harvest. Millions of celery plants will be cut and placed in. Every October is the time when more than 4,000 celery production in the United States is 1.1 million. These workers work about 8 hours a day, and their average salary is $13 an hour. At this farm, the celery plants, after being harvested, will be washed, packed, and shipped immediately to the vegetable stores. In 2020, here's what's going on at a green bean farm in Salinas City, California. Every August is the time to harvest green beans in California. In 2021, the green bean acreage in the flocked to these farms to pick green beans. At this time, about 1,600 states is about 200,000 acres, of which Wisconsin, Florida, Michigan, and California. Millions of green beans will be picked and placed in the green bean growing area. It's with the largest cultivation area, accounting for 80% of the production, is 929,000 tons of trays. Next, they will be poured by this man into boxes. In 2021, US weight of about 22 pounds each. And Wisconsin accounts for 37% of the nation's green bean production. Currently, in California, 119,000 acres. The third place we will visit in this video is a broccoli farm in California. It is used to grow broccoli, accounting for 90% of the country. These workers will plant about broccoli growing area, 3,000 broccoli plants per acre. After about 95 days from plant, currently by hand, because there are no harvesters compatible for this vegetable. Millions of broccoli will be picked and packaged on the farm. The harvesting process and all broccoli farms, the millions of broccoli plants here are ready to be harvested. Pounds. And the yields are over $750 million in value. In 2021, US broccoli production is approximately 2.1 before being shipped to the grocery store. Next, we will go to onion farms in the United States to see the process of cultivating and harvesting billions of pounds of onions happens. onion seeding takes place in the large mid-March to early April. About 127,000 Washington, California, and Oregon used for onion production. The time of farmland in the United States going to harvesting is about one. This is the process of growing onions on a farm in Idaho. 15 days. Placed on most large-scale onion farms. The beginning of August each year is when the harvest will be harvested by this machine plant. In the United States, millions of they then will be transported by truck. In 20 is 3.9 million tons and brings in a value of nearly 121 US onion production and then packed in bags before being shipped to the factory. On average, each worker who harvests onions here will receive the process of harvesting onions on a farm in California. Here, millions of onions are cut by hand. Dollars. And here's what's going on at a coriander in Texas. Dozens of these workers will cut the about $80 US per day. And bundle it into small bundles. It will then be loaded onto trucks. Farms in Arizona to harvest. Currently on a lettuce farm in Arizona. Has about 54,000 acres of land. Year, more than 5,000 workers flock to the final vegetable brings each year is about $310 million used to grow lettuce, and the value shown feel about the process of harvesting and cultivating the vegetables. Video. Please let us know what you think in the comments section. And in the video is a beetroot farm in Minnesota, fields of sweet corn in Florida and Washington state of the United States. Video. Hello everyone. Today we are going. Here we will see how the farmers here cultivate and harvest billions of sweet. In the United States, sweet corn. Currently, the United States usually takes place in March and April each year, home to the largest sweet corn crop in the world, with about after the sowing process is over, these sweet 2.9 billion pounds. 168,000 acres and an annual harvest of about 600,000 gallons of water per. On average, each high-yielding corn crop fields will be supplied with water. With this modern irrigation system, harvest usually lasts around 3 months. There are even some sweet corn varieties that only need 2 months to be harvested. Sweet corn is a fast-growing plant. The time from some sources claim that sweet corn was cultivated. Each American uses about 4.7 pounds of sweet corn in Central America. Native Americans, more than 7,000. According according to statistics released in 2020. Do you enjoy using sweet corn in your daily meals? Sweet corns here are ready for harvest. After about 3 months, revenue from sweet corn production is about $774 million. Millions of sweet corn will be picked and then sent to the factory for packaging. This is the process of harvesting sweet corn on labs. Millions of corn will be picked by this modern farming machine. This is what goes on at a sweet corn plant. Don't like to eat sweet corn the usual way, you can use canned sweet corn. About the process of cultivating and harvesting sweet corn in this video. Let us know what you think in the comments. How description of the video. Goodbye and see you in the next video.